It is a Friday morning. It's the morning show right here on eTV. Thank you so much for staying with us. Our next guest is soulful. He's grounded. He's got a story to tell, and he's here to tell us all about that. Afropop and soul artist Lunga Q joins us this morning with the release of his brand new single, Ngibonisiwe, a song born from spiritual revelation, a little bit of heartbreak. Yeah, what, John? And divine alignment, all of it coming together. It is a song that is tender, it's soft, it's honest, and it just might be your next wedding anthem, and you know how much we love those. And he's back joining us right here on the morning show. Lunga, my brother, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you. Before we talk about your music,
yes,
because this song is already bringing in Mjolo and heartbreak, it seems like you've already got yourself either in a story where you were the victim of, or you were the participant of things done out of jealousy. Is this something that's in your history?
Yes.
It's fine. We'll talk about it afterwards. Let me not put you on the spotlight. Let's talk about your music, man. The last time we were here, we were talking about your journey and how you grew up in music and you fell in love with music and you kept that love for music alive for so long. But now we're on the back of a new single that you've just brought out, and it's a soft song, which a lot of times people always find we relate to it, but we're not always expecting that men will bring it to us. Oh. Tell us about the songwriting and being able to be vulnerable with your emotions when you brought out your latest single.
So with this one, it was more God telling me that this is the person that you're actually supposed to be with, not the one that you are actually with now. Because I was with someone, and that person said we must ask God if we are supposed to be together.
No.
Yes, and you know God answers them. So then I got a revelation when I was at church that so there was this other lady, but she's young.
Yes.
So God said, that's your wife. And I didn't believe it at the time.
She wasn't in your radar?
Yeah, because she's young.
Yes.
Yeah, she's pretty, yes.
Yes.
But she's young. And also, there are other things that are a bit tricky. So this other pastor says to me when I'm in the States, she says, God said something to you at church and you ignored it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to him, that actually this is what God said to you.
So when she said it and I came back to Pretoria and this other lady said the same thing, I said, this can't be a coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah, because they can't both be saying the same thing. Yeah, it means I was not imagining stuff. Then a few days later, I wrote the chorus of the song. Then I think as the days went by, I think the following week I wrote iverse elithi angisabafuna abanye mina ngizifunela wena angisabafuna abanye umdala ungibonisile.
Oh shucks, man. And do you find that, I'm listening to you now and I'm already drawn into the story, and everything I need it to be turned into a movie, right? But do you find that the moment you start to share more of your experience, your life, your personal journey, because as much as we're hearing the shorter version, for you it was a little a wrestle, right? Because I can't imagine it must have been tough for you going, God, are you sure? Am I sure? Am I hearing right? Yes, I can see that it can't be a coincidence, but at the same time, I'm trying to go beyond my mind. Do you find that sharing from that space of that struggle makes you process that journey even better, and you find more and more people relate with that honesty?
Yeah, I think so, because this is, like we were talking now about umjolo. This is something that happens almost every now and then, and most people don't believe, like me. I didn't believe in ukboniswa, because I believe ukuthi if ufuna umuntu hamba umshela. This thing, imagine someone coming to my child and saying uNkulunkulu uthi.
But wait, if it happens tomorrow to umntanakho, what would you say? Now, having experienced it yourself.
Now that's a problem. Because also, there's no way that I'm going to say unamanga.
Yes.
Because if ashonjalo, it means maybe unama confirmations and stuff.
Yeah.
But also I'd advise her to also pray about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because that was my prayer, Guti. If she is the one, also reveal to her. Yeah, let it not be ukuthi utshela mina kuphela but akamtsheli yena.
You know, there's some. I remember. I look back over my life, and the story is actually so funny because I remember even with when I met my wife now, when we started dating, it was a thing of I had to pray about it and be certain of it, right? Yeah. And people always often ask the story of how did you guys meet? How did you guys end up together? When I tell them, they're just like, yo. Hey, Nam Unkulunkulu must just tell me open the sky and I'm releasing TMS or something, right? Yeah. When people listen to the song, for some people it's gonna feel like, yo, this feels far. What do you hope that they will take from your journey and I think more importantly from their relationship with God? Because I think there must have been a relationship for you to be able to say, uNkulunkulu nyamazi and nyamthemba, that when he says this, plus I'm a confirmation, I can take him at his word. What do you hope people will take from the song in their own personal journey? Yes, in relation to Umjolo, but also in their journey with God.
So firstly, I always advise that, especially with us men, that we need to have a relationship with Nkulunkulu. Like in my life, there are so many things that he keeps on speaking to me about. Uguti, when he said this, a piece of me believed in it, but I was in denial. Yeah, because I know his voice. Yeah. So my hope and prayer for everyone that listens to the song, Oguti, may they never doubt uNkulunkulu when abatshela izinto njengokuthi lo uyumuntu omele umshado, even in friendships, because you could be with the wrong friends, but when you don't know. So if God tells you, just like umama can tell, no, it's not the one. So I believe even with God speaking to you, it's almost the same.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that you actually wrote the song, you know, because I know for a lot of, especially my young adults who are believers, this is something that they will struggle with a lot, and they feel like the pressure of the society and the pressure of family sometimes makes the clarity of listening and being level-headed to hear what uNkulunkulu is saying. It's just so much noise going on, and I'm so glad that you wrote this because there's so many others that will feel validated of, sure, that's really what I experienced in my life as well, and I can go back and lean into that. But now I'm going, what's next from you? Now I'm going, what's the rest of the story in the project? Like, what are you working in the full project? What's the message you're sending in the full project that people can expect from you later on this year?
So I'm planning on doing an EP of 5 songs. Yeah. But this song will be part of that EP. So, but it's not going to be released this year.
Okay.
It will be released in February instead.
Okay. Yeah. I bet you'll be releasing singles later on this year?
Maybe one.
Maybe one more.
Maybe one.
Maybe one more. Okay, no, Lunga, look, man, I'm so grateful we had this conversation. This conversation is so real. I know it in my own life. But now we sat on the back of where the song was such a struggle you are enjoying. I can see you're happy now.
Yes, I am.
So jabulile manje.
But ngisesengakamtholi.
This is a plot twist I didn't see coming. What?
No. So last year ngim-approachile ne?
Yes.
Then she said she's with someone. But angizange ngim-approach ngathi God said.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm approaching in a way ukuthi ngizama ukumshela.
Okay.
But she had a partner, so I stepped back.
Does she know that you have the song?
Yeah, I sent it to her, but she doesn't know that it's about her.
Stay tuned for more scenes from Lunga's reality show, honestly, at this point in time. Lunga, look, man, I thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for your transparency. And I look forward to the next single and just more stories that you're able to allow us to be enamored into music. Music that shares the realities of life and not you speaking from this place of, I sing it right, now I can release the song. But to say, no, this is something that I'm living right now. I need to hear the rest of the story. So I'm going to keep you to come back. If you're together, then uzobuya, then ubuya stay.
Ngizobuya naye.
Yeah. Finish it, plan. Look, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Wow, what a story, right? It's something that's moving straight from his heart, straight into the mic, and a reminder of what beauty love is. And when that love is rooted in faith, it truly hits differently. Ngibona Isiwe is available on all major platforms. Go and stream it right now. Share it. Yanton, share it like he shared it himself, and maybe even save it for your big day. It might be a song that you might be singing as you're walking down the aisle as everybody's saying something that I know Lunga is looking forward to doing. We'll be right back.